Once upon a time, in a distant kingdom, there lived a wise and just king. One day, he became consumed by three burning questions that troubled his mind. When is the right time to do things? Who are the right people to listen to? What is the most important thing to do? Determined to find answers, the king summoned his advisors, scholars, and philosophers, but their responses only deepened his confusion. Frustrated, the king decided to seek the guidance of a hermit who was known for his wisdom. The hermit lived in a humble hut deep in the forest, so the king set off on a long journey to find him. After days of travel, the king finally arrived at the hermit's abode and shared his three questions. The hermit, a serene and weathered man, listened intently and replied, "Your questions will be answered, but not now. The time for answers will come when you least expect it." Disappointed but determined, the king stayed with the hermit, helping him tend to his garden and perform daily chores. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. As time passed, the king learned to appreciate the simple joys of life, the beauty of nature, and the satisfaction of hard work. One day, while the king was assisting the hermit, a wounded soldier stumbled upon the hut. The king and the hermit immediately rushed to help, tending to his wounds and providing him with shelter. Days turned into weeks as the king cared for the soldier, witnessing the slow healing of his wounds. Eventually, the soldier recovered and revealed that he had been a victim of a brutal battle nearby. Grateful for the king's kindness, the soldier confided, "I was once an advisor to a powerful enemy king, but I betrayed him. The battle where I was wounded was a consequence of my actions. I have regretted my choices ever since." The king listened intently and realized that the soldier's confession was a response to his first question: when is the right time to do things? The answer was clear: the right time is now, in the present moment. As the soldier bid farewell, a traveler arrived seeking shelter. This traveler turned out to be an old friend of the king's who had fallen on hard times. The king welcomed him warmly and offered him a place to stay. Through heartfelt conversations with his old friend, the king received the answer to his second question: who are the right people to listen to? The answer was that everyone, regardless of their status or circumstances, has wisdom and insights to share. Weeks turned into months, and the king and his old friend shared countless stories and experiences. One evening, while sitting under the starry sky, the king experienced a moment of profound clarity. He realized that the most important thing to do was to embrace the present moment fully, to appreciate the people and experiences that enriched his life. The answers to his questions had unfolded through his encounters with the soldier and his old friend. Overwhelmed with gratitude, the king returned to the hermit's hut to express his deep appreciation and to share his newfound wisdom. The hermit smiled and said, "My dear king, you have found the answers within yourself. Life has a way of revealing its secrets when we open our hearts and live in the present moment." And so, the king returned to his kingdom, forever changed by the lessons he had learned on his quest for answers to the three questions. He ruled with compassion, mindfulness, and a profound understanding that the true meaning of life lies in embracing each precious moment.